So hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be discussing about an important topic which is regarding lifts and escalators, which is Lift and Escalator Act 2000. So in this video, we will be discussing about the objective of the act, its authority, its license, then reporting of accident, penalty and some safety measures. So guys, firstly we will be discussing about the objective of Lift and Escalator Act 2000. So the act was made in order to consolidate the law relating to the regulation of the construction, maintenance and safe operation of the lifts and escalators, as well as for the safety of machinery and apparatus which is pertaining thereto. So the objective of this act was to have a safe operation of the lift and escalators, and along with it proper construction and maintenance of the lifts and escalators. Now moving further, we will be discussing about the authority. So under this act, state government has appointed the Chief Inspector of Electricity to look after the implementation of this law. Every owner of the building shall obtain the permission of the Chief Inspector of the lift and escalator or the authorized officer to install any lift or escalator. Means the government appoints a chief inspector which look forwards for the installation, maintenance and safe operation of the lift and escalators. So it is the authority of the chief officer appointed by the government to look forward for proper implementation of the law. Okay, now talking about the license. Here each and every owner shall within 1 month after the completion of the work will apply and obtain a license from the chief inspector appointed by the government, and the validity of the license would be of 3 months. Now report of accident. The owner shall have to certify the materials used in the conformity with specification of the BIS as well as the national building codes. All the accidents are to be reported immediately to the Commissioner of the Police as well as the inspector which is appointed under the act. So now next is penalty. So as provided in the section 18 of the act, whosoever contravenes any of the provisions of this act, rules or condition of the license or direction which is given by the chief inspector shall be punishable, and the person will be punishable with a fine which is not exceeding rupees 5,000. And in case of continuing the contravention, with an additional fine which may extend to 100 rupees for every day. Moving further, now we will be discussing about safety measures. In order to see the lift and escalators operating safely, the act and rules prescribe following safety measures, from which few of them are listed below. First is, all the materials to be used shall be as per the standards which is laid down by the Bureau of Indian Standards and National Building Code. Then all lift and escalators should be inspected periodically through the authorized inspector. Then the lift wells should not be used for any other purposes. Fourth is, the projection of the opening of the lifts should not be of an angle less than 60 degrees. Then another safety measure is, when more than one lift is erected in a common well, then a minimum allowable distance of 100 meters shall be provided, and along with it separate beams shall be provided. Then a necessary safety measure which guides the person traveling in the lift is that in the lift information should be clearly notified regarding the maximum number of passengers and the maximum load which is permissible in the lift. Then emergency bell and emergency light should be provided in the lift, so that in the case of emergency the person stuck in the lift can ring the bell, notify the persons working around in the lift regarding the failure of the lift. Then the lift pit should be at least 2 meters. Then gravity stopping distance shall be followed as per the rules. Here gravity stopping distance refers to a distance which is required for an object to come at a stop under the influence of gravity alone. In simple terms, it is the distance of the object which would travel if it were allowed to fall without any additional force acting on it, such as friction or air resistance. Then another safety measure is locking devices should be provided. Then counterweights should be followed as per the rule. Counterweights in the lifts are used to balance the weight of the lift car and its occupants, making easier for the lift motor to move the car up and down. There are typically heavy weights that are attached to the opposite end of the lift system from the lift car, which are called as the counterweights. Next is that glass in any form should not be used. Then the buffer or oil should be fitted under the lift car directly or on the pit floor with suitable concrete or steel foundation. Oil resistant rubber buffers may be used for the lift having the rated speed not exceeding 0.25 meter per second. In simple words, the buffers or oil are placed underneath the lift car on the floor of the pit, and they are supported by a strong foundation which is made of concrete or steel. These buffers are made of rubber that can withstand the oil and are used for the lifts that move at a speed of 0.25 meter per second or lower. The purpose of these buffers is to provide a cushioning effect and absorb the energy when the lift car comes to stop. They also help to prevent sudden impact or damage of the lift system or the passengers in case of sudden stop. The choice of oil resistance rubber buffers is specifically recommended for slower moving lifts to ensure the effectiveness and durability. Next, 14th point is that every lift shall be provided with one or more car safety devices attached to the lift car frame and located preferably at the lower part of the car. The safety devices shall be capable of stopping and sustaining the lift car with full rated load in the car at governor tripping speed. So in this point, it describes that lift must have a safety device or devices which are attached to the frame of the lift car, preferably at the bottom of the car. The safety devices is designed to hold the lift car in place when it is moving at a speed that triggers the governor. Here governor is a safety mechanism that controls the speed of the lift. The safety devices is strong and reliable enough to bring the lift car to a halt and keep it there even when the car is carrying maximum weight capacity. This ensures that the lift car remains secure and prevents any other accidents or incidents from occurring if the governor activates and triggers the safety devices to engage. Last point is that every safety gear shall operate positively and mechanically independent of any spring used in the construction. So guys, this was a little brief about Lift and Escalators Act 2000, where we discussed about the objectives, authority, license, report of accident, penalty and some safety measures. So guys, for more video related to safety of chemical industry or safety in industries or chemical engineering or process engineering, you can subscribe to this channel. And guys, that's all for this video. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.